Ain't no party like a frontier party, cause a frontier party don't stop. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Ain't no party like a frontier party, cause a frontier party don't stop. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. All right, that's enough. Let's kill each other. Bum, 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 bum. Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope everybody's having a good day. Welcome to the goddamn show. And today's show, we are Ash from Apex. I mean, we've already had Ash in the game since, forever, right? But this mod is Ash from Apex Legends, imported into the game by S Dark Magic, and by default she replaces the female phase shift pilot from Titanfall 2. So spoilers, today we're playing phase shift and it should be pretty fun. If grapple wasn't a thing in Titanfall 2, I'd probably still be a phase shift main. It's what I used mainly, at least when the game first came out, and then I learned how to grapple and we switched and never turned back. But again, it should be pretty fun, especially because I haven't used it in so long. Now, as for the model, Ash, I think she looks dope, but she could definitely use some sun. A little too pearly white. I do like the blade on her arm, though, and the sword on her waist is pretty sick. I don't know. I don't pay much attention to Apex, but I'm assuming this is like her, I guess, default model as a playable legend, or is this taken specifically from Apex Arenas when she was first introduced? Let me know down in the comments where exactly this model comes from so we could be more accurate. Either way, I want you guys to appreciate the model as we're playing the game. Otherwise, it would be really weird to play in first person the whole time and not actually appreciate your new skin. I always thought that was weird with these new first person games. You pay 20 bucks for a skin and never actually see what you look like. Except for, well, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 nowadays is going to add a third person mode, which is probably specifically for that exact reason. I don't think they're adding third person just to give you a new experience on gameplay. I think it's specifically so you can see what you look like and further incentivize people to spend money on these brand new skins, which we are falling victim to right now because I'm about to give you some third person angles of this new Ash model with a mod we call theater mode in Titanfall 2. Except this is not anything that you have to pay for. These are free. All these skins, all these mods that you see in my videos will be available in our Discord, discord.gg/iniquity. If you're not a part of that community, I would love for you to join it. And with that, I will leave you with the gameplay. Thank you guys very much for being here. Make sure you drop a like for me. If you're brand new here, click that subscribe button, trigger that notification bell. Thank you very much to the channel members and patrons for going that extra mile to support what I do. I really appreciate it, guys. I'll see you next time. But remember, always use your anti-Titan weapons, kill a Monarch, and goodbye. I'm not sure if the Eva is the best option with the phase shift. Like, for you guys that play phase shift, what do you think is the best weapon or type of weapon to use with this ability? I have to think back to like literally 2017 about what guns I used to use. I probably mained the alternator at the time. I guess it really doesn't matter, right? Like, because you could get away with using a long range or short range weapon regardless of what ability you have in this game. I guess I'm asking, what's the most efficient way to play a phase shift pilot? Is there a best weapon to pair with this ability? Oh, we have a Titan. Let's go on North Star today. Ronin, I love you. Ion, I also love you. But North Star's calling me. You know, it's just one of those days. I feel like we're getting some actual satisfying kills with her, and I don't want to let that go to waste, you know? Let me not miss all my shots after talking all this crap, though. Okay, we just got to take a little bit more time in aiming at our target. I know you're back here. That's it. Just got to concentrate a little bit more than the other Titans with North Star. Got to lead a little bit more. Got to do some extra thinking. It's all math. I figured it out. We're not going to miss a shot for the rest of the game. I've been saying this way too much lately because every time I say I'm not going to miss, I start missing more. I'm just trying to impress you guys, you know? I just want you to be proud of me. 6 years later, I want you to think that I've somehow improved in this game. Real talk, though, I've definitely improved. You know, from 6 years ago, oh my God. Watching back like old gameplay from either Titanfall 1 or Titanfall 2, I've improved drastically, whether it be movement, game sense, just not aim, just not accuracy. That's been the same since my Counter-Strike days in like the 2000s. It's always been pretty bad, but it's okay. This game, you don't have to have good aim to do well. I firmly believe that. I think as long as you have good game sense, good awareness, good movement, especially, you can do better than like 90% of players just because of those things. However, if you have really good aim and combine that with everything I just mentioned, then you're a pro player, obviously. Then again, you should probably take everything I say with a grain of salt, because I know plenty of players who don't really utilize the movement in this game whatsoever. They play it kind of like Call of Duty or Battlefield, and just because they have good awareness or game sense, they're really good at this game, and they're able to get just as many kills as the next guy. Maybe that's why Titanfall 2 is so special, because you're not, I guess, you're not obligated to play a certain way to get the most amount of kills or the most amount of wins. There's players of all types. As much as I love the movement or going fast and preaching that, you can honestly play however you want in this game. And as long as you practice, put the work in, you'll do well, or you have the potential to do well, you know? You don't have to run around with hip firing alternator or car SMG. You don't have to slingshot or grapple. You don't have to be Mr. Fastman Stim to do well. I've seen plenty of people who just play with cloak, AWOL, pulse blade, and because they are masters of their craft, they still do well. I love Titanfall 2. I love talking about this stuff. It kind of reminds me of Modern Warfare 2 lately. I don't know if you guys have played the beta, but right now I feel like there's only 2 play styles that work in Modern Warfare 2. That might be going off on a tangent here, but it annoys me. It's like you either have to play pre-aiming and waiting around corners as you sound whore people, or you have to play like a complete maniac and do some Mortal Kombat combos and slide cancel and jump around every corner. You're not allowed to like have your own, I don't know, identity in that game. You have to follow these 2 blueprints or you're not going to have that much fun. But you can have whatever identity you want in this game. You can play as Ashe if you want, actually. I don't really know if Ashe, like, is there lore that says what ability, if she uses any ability? Is she actually a phase shift user? I don't remember if she ever used any abilities in the campaign. It's been a while since I've played, but I think in Apex she does some sort of wraith portal, right? I don't know if they're the same, but I guess this makes sense that she's a phase shift. It wouldn't make sense if she was using grapple. I wish every mod had grapple, actually. that would offer us no variety in the gameplay, but I just wish every mod I could equip as a grapple pilot. Please stop killing me, Ion. Are you still? You are still there. Okay, let's phase. Get the hell out of here. You know she's staring at us. Hi, North Star. Hi. Wait, we're alive. I honestly thought she was gonna melee me. You were not paying attention, whoever you are. Oh, this gun rips. It's just the RE45. By the way, I don't know if I've ever made a... Have I made a video on this yet? It's the Frenzy from Valorant. It makes the RE45 better. Not literally, like the gun still performs the same way, but I think the iron sights make it so much easier to land shots, and I never want to use a different mod now for this RE. We should make a video one day where it's just only RE45 gameplay, so I can show you guys how good it is. Really should land some of these shots that I'm missing. Every time I miss a shot, every time I miss a really easy shot, just close your eyes and black out for me, okay, YouTube? Just ignore that. We'll do what we did last time. If I miss too many shots, I'll pretend that I'm Ronin and just start meleeing everybody. Actually, I think it was on this map as well. I'm gonna get you. Just slow down for me. We're Ronin now. Here, eat this. If he's still up there. Wait. Oh, that felt good. I think he's gone now at this point. Where are the rest of your... Where is the rest of your team? Oh, just hover for me. Thank you very much for making that easier. Oh, he's a core. Don't see me. I have smoke. I'm invisible. Yeah, okay. He's actually missing. Guess what? I also have one of those flight cores. I'm playing way too aggressive, and I know this. I get it. It's just I can't help myself. If I have a core, I will push 6 enemy Titans as North Star. I've come to realize that the entire team is here. I hear somebody jumping. God, you're confusing. Isn't this gun incredible? This is also another gun that we have to make a video on, made by Maui. It's an Apex flatline. Just don't know exactly the name. Let's annoy the hell out of this North Star here. I don't want her to have cover for the rest of the match. There's a pilot here. Okay, now we'll do some AT things. We can't allow this long-range Titan to just have free reign on the map with this perfect cover. Stop. Oh, I'm being chased. I'm gonna hide. I'm not using special... What is it called? The perk that makes you heal faster. I'm not using it. I'm using Power Cell right now, so I can get my phase quickly, and it's really noticeable when you don't have extra heal or faster heal. It's like your screen stays black and white for an extra minute when you're weak, and it's kind of making me regret using Power Cell. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm enjoying phase shift. I think the cool thing about using different abilities in Titanfall 2 is I might not be able to get those flashy slingshot kills anymore because I'm not using grapple, but I'm getting other kills that I normally wouldn't have gotten because of phase shift. And I think when you're a stim player, you get crazy kills that you normally wouldn't get with other abilities. You know, or even if you're an AWOL pilot, you get very special or specific kills with that AWOL that you wouldn't ever get with phase shift or cloak. When you're a cloak pilot, you get a lot of sneaky kills that you wouldn't get as grapple, you know? So I think you can get a mass amount of kills with every single ability. It just, you have to earn it in different ways, which I think is really cool or interesting. Sometimes you'll hear people complain like, oh my god, you only get kills because you fly in the air with the grapple hook. It's like, yeah, okay, but watch me use stim or phase shift and get kills in this specific way. I don't think Respawn realized the magic that they made as they made it or when it was done. Like, I'm sure they're proud of this game and all the devs know they made something dope, but I don't think they understand the scope of it. Or maybe nowadays they do, because they might watch a video or two from any of us content creators and they're like, oh my god, these guys really like our game. That's got to be a really cool feeling to make any sort of art and witness people loving it years later. I guess that's kind of like my music that I used to make back in the day. When I get comments on it now, I'm like, you know what, this art is special to somebody and it's definitely inspiring and makes me want to make more. Or videos, if somebody comments on a really old video and they're like, dude, I've been watching this since 2011, thank you very much, it feels special to me. So it's got to feel amazing to a game developer, realizing that I'm still making Titanfall 2 content on this game that they finished years ago. That's got to be a really cool feeling, right? I'm sorry that I don't play the new stuff. I tried getting into Apex, but I'm still in love with this one, you know? Also in love with North Star right now. Not gonna toot my own horn, but two. We've been hitting some shots. I told you. I don't know what just happened. There was like 15 pilots in front of me, and I think they were all hollow pilots. Okay, I take back everything I said. We're out of here. This game's almost over, and it's been a blast so far. Oh, I see my target. What is that? What's that feeling when you're stuck in a gravity star? You don't have a pulse. I'm sorry, you don't have a phase to get out of it or a grapple to pull yourself out of that grav. What does that feel like? Is it kind of like an insect stuck in a spider web? Like, I'm that's got to be what it's like. I always play grapple or phase, so I feel like I always have, for the most part, an escape from a gravity star, but it's got to feel terrible knowing you're about to die and you can't do anything about it. Also, speaking of new games from Respawn, not exactly a Respawn game, but I can't wait to see what Gravity Well is working on. I'm hoping it's a first-person shooter, honestly, and I'm hoping it's insane. 39 kills, by the way. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you very much for being here. Make sure you drop a like for me. If you're brand new here, click that subscribe button, trigger that notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.